Second episode of Deathmark Blind Playthrough. Here's what happened on the previous episode. What the fudge was that? I'm Mo Watanabe. I will call you Wannabe. I'm here to talk to her about this article she wrote in OOP Arts. WP Arts Monthly. She pulls an occult magazine out of her bag. Inside's a picture of the mark. The accompanying article says the scar is a soul-inhibiting disease that erases memories in quiet Kajou mansion. This is the same scar, right? Mo lifts her skirt up a bit to show me her leg. Right there in her right thigh is the mark. I think I know what the article means by erasing memories. I've been super forgetful lately. We've been blanking on my friends' names. It's never happened to me before. Do you think the scar is doing it? The article is obviously bogus. The young boy scoffs. Even kids know better than to believe in ghosts or curses these days. In high school I fell for it. I must feel embarrassed about that. But Tsukasa, weren't you hanging around out in front of the mansion's gate? What's up? Your scar scares you. Tsukasa seems to have no retort to that. He silently sulks. Looks like a bullseye. It's clear they're both mark bearers. I better bring them over to meet Mary. Here's my talking doll. Mo shrieks excitedly when she gets close. Oh my god, it's so cute! It's a doll, yeah? I've never seen one this big before. The craftsmanship is so detailed. It's almost like it's alive. Trust me. They're both admiring her when... What? It spoke? With that, the two new visitors join our number. They enter their monstrous world. Hovers on the precipice of death. Mary tells Mo and Tsukasa about the mark once they regain their composure. All about the steady memory loss and their imminent death. It sounds like a ridiculous story, but it gains validity coming from someone like her. So what time did we get there? Because we lay down on the bed and slept for a bit. How many hours passed? And why are they here now? Both of their faces pale. Now, if you came specifically here because you believe Lady Saya's article, you must have already experienced the pain of losing your memories. Mo admitted as much earlier, but I can see Tsuka's face darken. So it must be happening to him too. Fess up, buddy. Hey Mo, I'd like to confirm something. Where were you when you got the mark? My amnesia seems to be worse than theirs. They might remember. I'm not positive, but I think my mark might be a curse from Hanahiko. This name is familiar to me. He is the ghost the resident children of this town whisper about, correct? My master was interested in him. Is that the ghost we saw with the dead body upstairs? Saya Kajou was curious too. Could be connected to the mark somehow. I'd like to hear more about this ghost. As you wish, Lord Hojo. That's right. Kids, call me Lord. I shall tell you the rumors of Hanahiko. Chapter 1. Hanahiko. Hanahiko? What is Hanahiko? I like reading it wrong this whole time? Oh, did you hear? About that ghost boy all the schools in H City are talking about? Sounds like Hanahiko is back. I heard that he can appear if you peek in a school mirror at night. He'll ask you something. Am I ready? If you tell him no, you'll be fine. But if you say yes, give me that red stuff then. And then he just disappears. That's not all. Hanahiko hates adults, you know? Heard that if the person he asks is an adult, they'll die. And not just drop dead. Their blood is drained from them. And next to the corpse is a single rose. Well, there's more than a single rose in that corpse upstairs. A rose dripping with blood. So how did Hanahiko die then? Because that would have to be connected to how he died, wouldn't it? That's how ghosts typically are. Rumors can be easily manipulated. Passing from one person to another, assumptions and errors mix in, but they also hold a hint of truth. Miss Mo, do you know anything else? I think I probably got my mark when I was investigating Hanahiko at H Elementary School. It's got to be some sort of clue. Should ask her more about it. When did you notice? My big dream is to write about the cult, so I'd love to see a ghost. So did we look in the mirror then and get asked a question? But then again, we're an adult, so it doesn't matter what we say. I found this article in a magazine mentioned Hanahiko was seen there. I figured that place would be easier to sneak in than a regular school, since it's been closed down. What should I ask next? I don't think so. I can't really say for sure. I went to the mirror. A shiver suddenly ran down my spine. I got spooked and left. Should I ask next? Maybe he doesn't actually have to ask the question. Maybe he just sees you, and if you run off, you get the mark. Throwing out, I don't know, theories here. Oh. I noticed it later in the bath. A strange scar was suddenly on my thigh. It really surprised me. I realized immediately that had to be what Professor Kishio wrote about. How ironic! You get that mark after reading the professor's work. I think I have a handle on what happened. No way to know for sure about the ghost, but there's no denying she had the mark after returning home from H Elementary. Then maybe... Tsukasa glances down at his left hand. Mine might be from Hanahiko too. I noticed that after I got home from T Elementary. The ghost was seen at a lot of schools in H City, right? So maybe that's where he died. I better ask him some questions too. I go to school there. You probably heard of it since it's the top-ranked elementary in H City. Oh! Oh, hotshot! You deserve to die. Get out of here. Make me feel stupid. Maybe around sunset? I was heading home until I realized I forgot something and turned back. What's next? Did you see? No, and I didn't get chilled or anything either. Oh, but I think I passed a mirror to the bathroom before going home. I don't think he knows anyway. So maybe if Hanahiko just sees you and you don't say anything to him, she's like, alright, well screw you too. Your stories are pretty similar to the Hanahiko rumors. Can't be just a coincidence. Or maybe they just can't remember him asking the question, I don't know. But rumors get skewed, so you must investigate the places where Hanahiko appeared, for their sake, as well as yours. Oh, that's all well and good, but why exactly am I investigating? Death and life coexisting. If the mark originated there, then a way to erase it will also be there. You must find it. Find the key you need to break the mark's curse. It's the only way to escape. So we just break the mirror that we see Hanahiko in. And all of a sudden, a huge burden was dropped on my shoulders. It seems that Hanahiko appeared at 2 schools. Where will you investigate? This is a high-class one. What? Are you serious? A lot of weirdos are around lately, so security's real tight at night. You're clearly suspicious looking. You'd be arrested in a hot second. That's not nice to say, but she's right. I do look weird. My glasses. It'll be safer to sneak into H Elementary. Wanna get going then? Well, why give me a choice? Let's do this. Wait, you're coming too? Of course. I haven't given up on seeing Hanahiko yet. She grunts at me. You think this is funny, kid? We're gonna die. Is she really strong, or is this blind optimism? I'm going to... Hey, not you too. Seriously? My life's on the line here. Oh, now he believes. I don't want the reason I die to be because you messed something up. That's pretty bold. Good thing you're cute. Don't say that. What if he's Hanahiko? But to bring kids along with me is... childish. But I understand your hesitation. But the mark does not discriminate, stealing lives of children and adults. If they wish to fight their fate, you should honor that. I suppose human logic doesn't fly when dealing with the supernatural. We'll need to prepare ourselves for the worst if we're going to survive. Please take only one mark bearer with you, however. A large group will increase the odds of you being detected by spirits. I also that you not waste time dawdling with others on the way. It's possible unnecessary contact may hasten the effects of the mark. Only engage when absolutely necessary. Keep contact with others to a minimum. Have a safe trip! Who says that? Right, oh yeah, hey mister. Don't you think it'd be a good idea to take notes on what Mary's told us? Your memory's getting worse all the time, we don't want to forget anything. I don't know when I'll lose my memory again. I'll write down all the information I get and keep it in my file. Something in it might just save our lives at some point. The info is added to the spirit file. Rumors of Hanahiko, other. Important information on spirits will be added to the spirit file. Check it from your bag. Consult it if you need help. Saving and loading. Save the mansion or haunts. Return to the title screen from the bag to load. Then choose continue. Okay, saved. Oh? A young boy from his prestigious private school. His wealthy upbringing makes him polite and courteous, but he can be insufferable at times. When he's in danger, his true egotistical self-centered nature peeks through. A high school girl who loves the occult, she got the mark at H Elementary and came to Kujo Mansion seeking help from Saya Kujo, a medium. She's quirky but always energetic and cheerful. She marches to the beat of her own drum. I don't know, I think I kind of want him. Okay. A letter opener. A pure silver letter opener taken from the mansion's hall. Beautiful woman's face is engraved on the handle. That'd have to be a very, very tiny face. Blade isn't sharp, but it can handle soft items. Tap with knife and short. Short? Alright. We're gonna go with this dude. I don't know what you said, but okay. Alright, quit. Get out of here. First we had to go to H Elementary. Mary says we're free to use the car in the garage. Screw the car, let's take the bikes. Garage is detached from the mansion. The vintage model van and bicycles only accent the elegant interior. Thank God for careless people. The car key was left on the table. Time to go. According to Mary, your amnesia is so bad you've forgotten your name. Are you really able to drive? He looks at me doubtfully. Don't worry, it'll be fine. I think. It'll all come back when I take the wheel. Or that's to convince myself. don't have your license, do you? I think even passengers get in trouble if you're caught without one. Could go on my permanent record. Listen to you, little shithead. You're worrying about school now? After all, we do have more pressing worries if we don't get rid of this mark. My future's riding on this, so please make sure to drive safely. Beach Elementary. Oh dear. Human bodies are remarkable. Back in the garage, I wasn't sure if I'd be able to drive or not. But the second my hands touched the wheel, I wasn't worried anymore. My muscles reacted quicker than I expected, and it's now easy to guide this monster down the road. But now, lots of what I can no longer do start to filter in my head. May I ask you something? Tsukasa pipes up hesitantly. I probably let the silence go on too long. What is it? Your amnesia, that is. It might be rude of me to ask, but I'm a concerned party too. Concerned party? Complex words from an elementary school kid. It's a high-end elementary though, hello? I don't know. I have no idea if it's getting worse or better. I don't know what I was like to begin with, so there's nothing to compare to. That's true. In that sense, rather than the memories vanishing, it's like everything's being painted white. That's what it feels like. I see. Why? The conversation dwindles, leaving only the sound of the tires on the road. And thoughts start popping into my head again, one after another. Who is this car in front of me? Haven't they moved? What does that building say? Why is it purple and pink and salmon colored? First we'll have to search for that mirror. Why should we investigate after that? No idea. I can't remember my own name. How the hell am I supposed to know what we're doing? Sigh, I thought you'd say that. Whatever you want. I'm talking to a child, I need to show restraint and be a good example. That's definitely how I really feel. I stare down the steering wheel. Eyes on the road, please. The doll in the mansion, mark bearers. The mark, spirits. And the mysterious deaths. I feel like I'm going to be buried under all the crushing thoughts that keep popping into my head. What awaits me down this dark road? I feel a flutter from the mark on my wrist, like it's trying to warn me. My brain might not be able to understand, but my body can sense it. That death is closing in. That's happening isn't the problem anymore. It's more how long do I have left? Ooh. How much longer? Probably a couple hours. I almost yelled, but I managed to swallow it down with effort. I think we're almost there. Already? It's pretty close then. Yeah. You can't remember. That's exactly right. Anytime it could. A lot closer than you'd think. Couple hours, I'm telling you. Well, that's not creepy at all. Looming ominously in the moonlight, the school definitely looks abandoned. Definitely looks haunted. For quite a number of years, in fact, the walls are starting to crack. All the windows are broken as well. Thick chains and run the main gate to keep it from going in. Like, that's going to stop people, really? Oh dear. The enthusiastic voice comes from a man in a guard uniform. He must be patrolling the area. Looks like we got caught. This property belongs to the city. No one's allowed inside. Didn't you know? Or are you up to something? Just like that face. Are you constipated? A bunch of people who've been coming here on dares since it's haunted. You aren't one of them, are you? It's haunted? Well, that's what the rumors are saying anyway. It's a giant pain. Tsukasa nods in agreement. I've seen a lot of articles on it. The guard sighs. Anyway, the school's off limits, so you can't go inside. I don't want any trouble on my first shift here. Please leave. Muttering to himself, the guard makes his way into the school. To watch him leave, Tsukasa leans over and whispers. I expected as much. How annoying. We'll be in deep trouble if we're caught while investigating here. Moving around the haunt. Use the up to move. I'm not sure which way you're facing and where you can go. Headed to the entrance. Pushing up the door as I head inside. It's pitch black. Can't see anything. The moonlight doesn't reach inside. We'll just have to use the flashlight. Light will make us easier to spot. We have no other choice. Hope the guard doesn't find us. Oh my god, how do we know if the guard's nearby? It's gonna be like that Goosebumps game. Move the L to search the current area. And the flashlight in areas of interest and press A. Pressing B ends the search. God. It's like kind of confusing. Look. Do not leave handprints on the mirror on the eastern staircase, thank you. Independent research presentation, first floor multipurpose classroom, come check it out. A presentation in a mirror. We really should investigate that mirror. So we'll go there first. Indeed, we have no other clues. East. It's to the right. Went to the right. As we enter the hallway, a small shadow flits across our feet. Turn on a flashlight to find. Shit, it's the Monty Python rabbit! Got a main streak a mile wide. That's a rabbit. Could it be a pet that escaped? It's got... well... I guess sometimes rabbits have red eyes. The black rabbit squeaks and runs away. I don't think I've ever seen a black rabbit with red eyes, though. Versus toward the eastern end of school. It ran away. Its nest might be in that direction. Looks like something smashed the fluorescent lights. They're shattered beyond repair. How do we put our flashlight away? Really much to see here. It lets so thick on the ceiling just walking around causes the shower particles. Okay. Seems to be locked. He is gonna catch us. Our door's rusted shut and won't move. Okay. Climb the stairs. Oh, there we go. This is a mirror. I don't see anything special about it. Just then, a dull pain runs through my wrist. Like something is biting into my skin. To distract myself from the pain, I keep talking with Tsukasa. It certainly looks normal. Any suggestions? Dirty mirror. Use a letter opener on it. Thought hits me. I take out the letter opener. What do you plan on doing with that? Face forward and hold the letter opener to the gray mirror. My shadow sways in the mirror. At least that's what I thought at first. I figured the shadow moved because I had. The next time the shadow moves, a cold shiver runs down my spine. Not my shadow. Something is in the mirror. Ah! Tsukasa yelps and steps back. Looking for I'm not hallucinating. There really is something in there. Every muscle in my body locks. I try to look away, but I can't even close my eyes. Figure's mouth twists. I don't want to look, but I can't even close my eyes. Opens its mouth. An odd voice pierces my ears. Live or die. Hey, am I pretty? I can't tell. No? Hell no? I'm kinda curious why I can't tell is. I only had that red stuff. I can't see well. Are you grown up? What? A groaning cries close eyesight goes from the other side of the mirror. My heart struggles violently to keep beating. And all I know is unending silence. Really? He doesn't even like 20-year-olds? It's not a grown-up. Grown-up's like freaking 50 years old. Let's use the letter opener. Keep going, keep going. So I'm the tallest? Safe. Yeah, that red stuff. I'm the tallest in my class. This is high school, right? It's not an elementary? Big people aren't allowed in school. Suddenly, the mirror cracks. It cracked. Now, I can't see. No more big people here. Figure disappears. A scream echoes from the other side of the school. You chose the wrong choice, didn't you, buddy? Tsukasa sinks to the floor. The gasp and panic disbelief for a while. I feel much the same. You believe it's a school that mixes elementary and high school? Okay. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and if you enjoyed it, leave a like and hit the sub for more walkthroughs, playthroughs, and let's plays on the gaming experience.